This review is for the PC version of Black Ops only.
Defeat all that stand before us. Our counter spy planes in the air. On the beat!
Finally, Call of Duty Black Ops has been released, and let me tell you, Treyarch has done it again. I didn't think it was possible, but Treyarch has somehow taken the wonderful system that Modern Warfare had and made it into shit. So hats off to you, Treyarch. You still blow at producing Call of Duty games. Now, on to the gameplay. As you can see, my computer sucks at recording, doesn't it? Well, actually no. It's the Treyarch servers. Every single server you join lags like fuck. It seems like all the servers are being hosted in some undisclosed Vietnamese location to reduce their costs or something. There are new game modes that I haven't even tried out yet because you have to wager your money you earn, as well as a zombie option which is only playable through the single player menu, which is odd because it's meant to be played by up to 4 people. You'll find your old favorite game modes in here as well, including Free-for-All, Team Deathmatch, Search and Destroy, Headquarters, and Hardcore.
We're waiting for deployment.
The hit detection is okay. It is different from Modern Warfare where you previously were able to aim somewhere near the enemy and still hit them. Now you actually have to aim at your enemy to kill them, which is pretty fucking hard when the game lags. Spawn locations on Free-for-All are terrible. I spawned 3 times in a row directly behind someone. The good part of me said to let them go because it wasn't fair, but my trigger finger felt otherwise. The amount of weapons available to the player is pretty decent, however I found the starting guns to be hilariously unbalanced. Many times I found myself unloading a good 4 rounds into the enemy until he turns around and laces me with a single shot. This could be related to skill, but I'd like to think it isn't.
On the beat! Grenade, move!
Once I got into some higher ranks, I'd unlocked a few guns and thought I'd like to change my weapon loadout. And that's when I got to the most horrifying part of Black Ops multiplayer. What in the fuck is the reason to buy the guns after you've already unlocked them? Now, I understand them wanting to just take a different approach into upgrading your weapons than Modern Warfare took, but seriously, this is just fucked up. Pair that with the ridiculously low amount of money you get for playing rounds, and you can only afford to actually use a gun with an attachment every few levels. And that's without buying everything else. You need to buy grenades, perks, upgrades, and even player card decals. Yeah, that's right. You no longer earn your decals by doing fun stuff. You just buy them. It takes so much fun out of playing right there. Don't you remember, people asking you, "Oh, how did you earn that emblem with the dragon?" And your answer was, "Well, I threw a grenade and it blew up a barrel that set off a chain reaction that caused a piece of shrapnel to kill someone. That was fucking cool." Now it's, "Well, how did you get that emblem with the guns on it and the nice blue?" I bought it. There are a multitude of new features which I'm sure you have to pay for with your Call of Duty money that I haven't been able to check out because I'm not a high enough level. Okay, graphics-wise, the game looks okay. Player models and textures of players and weapons are very nice, while the environments look like they came from Lands of Lore. Trees in the distance look like pixelated hair, and the ground looks like the mapper got piss in his eyes when he was making it. Explosions have a nice shockwave effect while going off, and all in all the graphics are fine. But, big problem, Treyarch forgot to optimize the game for PC. Enjoy your low frames per second, gamers, they say. Apparently the problem is huge CPU spikes during gameplay causing intense stuttering that has gotten me killed more than once. Hopefully this and the lag will be patched soon, but knowing Treyarch, they'll fuck something else up with the new patch. Now let's listen to the sound.
They are blind.
Sounds alright, doesn't it? Weapons fired in the distance sound like they're firing in the distance, explosions are nicely audible, but one error I found is when you are running, you make a sound like there is someone right beside you. No joke, listen with stereo headphones, it's terrible. Another problem is that you can't even hear enemies until they're too close. This is a big problem, as by the time you hear them moving, they're already looking at you. All in all, the multiplayer experience is that of a generic shooter, brought down by lag, graphics issues, bad menus, and a terrible customizing system. I'll stick to Battlefield Bad Company 2 until some patches are released. I give it a 3 out of 5.